Well, Phil, we've got a terrific matchup at running
Hello,
back. Two of the
and
most
welcome back
dangerous
to
backs in the
another
NFL
player
about
draft
to meet go
analysis.
toe-to-toe. How do you see it?
Well,
Today,
you know what? It's
I
not
will be
always
doing
about the quarterback when you
Will
talk about
Fuller,
NFL games.
wide receiver,
And here's a great example of
Notre
it today.
Dame.
The game of football is still about the most physical
A
team.
bit about Will
And
Fuller.
when you have running backs like this, the more physical team will win.
That return's good for about 23.
6 foot, 186 pounds. His combine times, he ran a 4.32, which I believe was the fastest time at the entire draft.
The Packers with two extra defensive
And
backs in the
he
dime.
had
The
a
Chiefs
33.5
have it at the 29.
vertical jump.
Avant makes the catch.
When you run that drag route,
Career
across
stats
the
in Notre
field,
Dame,
it is
he
not as easy as it
had
looks.
2,500
You're
receiving
running fast, you have
yards,
to catch the football right in stride,
30
and you cannot
touchdowns,
see
and
what's in front of you.
144 catches. And in
The Chiefs from the
2015, he was a
32.
second-team
Jamal
All-American.
That's a gain of 6. And that's the type of run I think this offense
usually
would take
don't
all
watch a
game
ton of
long,
college
Phil.
football,
Would they ever?
so
They would love this.
I don't have
this
much
is showing
like
your dominance
in the
here.
moment,
The offensive line doing a good job,
like
but also
things
solid
with
job by
these
the
players.
running back picking
So
up.
mostly all of my experience with them comes from game film. So I watched
Charles is able to get it done that time.
1.5, 2
because
games
he has the power
worth of
and
film.
the will to make
I
it
watched
happen. Third
USC
and short, he just gets it
and
done with sheer willpower.
can't remember what the
got
other
it in
one
the
was.
gun. On the money.
But
That's a gain of 6.
I think I made
You
Will
gotta
Fuller
be
too
agile
dark.
when you make these kind of catches,
Definitely did.
running these short drag routes across
But,
the field. That time
I don't know,
we
I
saw
like Will
the agility
Fuller.
of the receiver. Nice catch.
The Chiefs will take the snap.
He's
from
very
the 40.
fast, you know.
Reaches out and grabs him.
That's
And
pretty much
he's
it
gonna
at
be
this
tackled
point.
right around the
I know against my
31-yard
closing
line.
time in just a second.
That's a good job
He's very
by the
fast.
receiver running the drag route across
And
the
that,
field.
again,
These are not
I
easy
said it with
throws
Corey
for the
Coleman.
quarterback, but he sticks it
These
right on
speed
him for the
receivers
completion.
could
Charles, the lone setback
either
this
be,
time.
you know, really good,
Travis
solid receivers
comes down
for
with it.
quite a while,
Kelsey's
or they can be
tackled
1 year
down
wonder,
after a gain of 7.
or they can just be
Good
busts
job
right
that
out of
time.
college.
The quarterback looks down
We've
the
seen
field,
it with
nobody open, so he throws
Jacoby
the drag
Ford,
route,
I believe
coming
his name
across the
was,
field, and it's a
ran
nice
a
catch.
like a
Just short of the first down.
3.42,
Charles inside. Give Peppers the credit
and
for that tackle.
never had even
You're
a
running back in
okay
this
season.
league, and you pick up first downs, and you don't fumble the football.
Again,
I
Darius
promise you
Haywood
one thing,
Bay
you're gonna
was a
get more
high
carries.
draft pick because Al Davis
Smith
fell in love with
lined
his
up,
speed,
two tight ends set.
never really amounted to anything.
Almost intercepted.
He had an okay season in Pittsburgh this year, but that's about
Things
it.
get tight down here in the red
So,
area.
I guess
gotta
I
give
should
the
get
defensive
into
man a lot
his
of credit,
pros and
though.
cons.
In position, sees the ball thrown,
So,
and is
my
able to
first
get
pro
that hand
is
up there
speed,
and knock it down.
obviously. I think the receivers in this class
drop
are
back.
fast and not really much else, it seems,
That's a gain of 8.
with the exception of Treadwell,
The
who
Chiefs
you didn't really
on
get to see
offense
run a
here to
40-yard
start the
dash.
second quarter.
And that's
Offense
the only
still
thing that's
looking
really
for
keeping
first
him from
after that
being at the top
completion on
of
second
everyone's,
down.
you know, top receivers.
And
He
the
just top mine because I know he could do it,
with
like,
this
you know, be a number 1 guy.
Sherman's
But
brought down,
Will
but
Fuller
not
has
until he gets
really
his
good
team a
speed.
new set of downs.
Nice job
And
that
his
time by the
in-game
offense,
speed's
getting
also
the first
very
down
good.
inside the red zone.
Again, I said it
and it's a
before,
good thing they got a quarterback
there's a
with
difference
strong
between
arm,
speed
because you gotta
with
throw into some
shorts
tight
and a
spots in the
t-shirt
red
and
zone.
speed when you are
What a way to
trying
start
to,
the
you know,
game.
run with pads
First
on.
possession
He's still
touchdown.
fast with pads on.
They've got the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this
Again,
game.
you could see
Yeah,
you
nice.
could do a
They
lot
learned
of,
something
you
in
know,
that
great
first
things in
quarter.
a
They
certain
took that
t-shirt.
knowledge and they put it to good use,
Hell,
and they found a way
if
to
I
get
can,
down there and
you
score
know,
a
if I
touchdown.
could
That
throw a
was
ball
nice job
solid
by
in a
the
certain
offense.
t-shirt, then goddamn, I guess I could be an NFL quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You can do a lot of great things, but the second those pads get on, it becomes a full-speed game. A lot of things can change quick.
And here they go.
So,
The Chiefs coming back onto the field
again,
on offense.
he has
They took
really
it down
good
the field
speed
for a
with
touchdown
pads
the
and
last time
everything,
they
and
had
he
it.
also
Listen,
has good,
momentum
you
is
know,
on their side.
speed
When you
without.
have that going for you, keep the
Again, a lot of players that
defense
doesn't
guessing what you're
translate
gonna
well.
do, so I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
I know it sounds
Charles is
ridiculous,
trying
but
to
you
be
can measure a
patient,
guy
but there is
who's
nowhere
run
to run
a
that
40
time,
at the
and he only
combine
gets a
and
short
then
gain.
measure him with his pads on.
Smith
You can
by
set off
himself in the
about
backfield.
0.2 seconds
Second and
sometimes.
goal from the 7. Avant makes the catch. And
But my other
gain of
one
about
is his
2.
ball skill.
Tim, I just want to say this to
He
the
plays the ball
quarterback. It's
very
third
well.
and goal. If the play's
And
not there, throw it away. Do not.
height-wise, he has pretty solid
Smith's now
size.
completed
He's
4
6
in a
foot,
row.
which
Third and goal from the
I guess
5.
is one of the taller receivers in his class when you really think about it.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
I haven't checked out much else. I'm just kind of going off of what I know. From what I see, what it seems like, he's one of the taller receivers who also has a very good size, speed, like balance. And that's helped by his solid ball skills. They're not great. You're not going to see him making, Calvin Johnson catches in triple coverage. Because that guy's probably like the benchmark when you want, great ball skills.
Right at the 24.
He played the ball in the air very well. And again, I don't think he's going to be a guy who can really do that for a little while.
The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel.
But
First down
I
at the
think
24.
that Fuller has very good ball skills for his, his build, his height, weight, and all that stuff.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play.
He comes down with the ball when it's put up there.
Stop the clock, so he gets it
He
done.
has solid hands. Again, a lot of guys who run as fast as him don't really aren't very good receivers sometimes. They're just fast, so you'll put him out on a screen or something and just let him go. He could actually run deep routes and catch the ball.
Just throw it away. That
So
time,
that's always
he
a
loses yards by
positive.
taking the sack.
The Packers from the 22.
And last, his release from the line. He has a very quick release into his routes.
After a gain of 13.
But
looking at third
he has the
down.
same issue I had with Corey Coleman, which I'll get to in a minute. But again, he releases well into his routes.
Is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
And
Intercepted.
I don't know how I caught
And he's
that.
brought to the ground. The Chiefs
The
on
ball
quest for
snapped
their
and
third straight
he's
scoring
already
drive
breaking
here,
into
Phil.
his
They've
route.
been
So
having their way with that
again,
defense on
his
these last
release
few
is a very
possessions.
big
Well, let me say
positive.
this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look. And they're confident.
But those are all my pros.
Fast,
So I guess I'd be ending my time.
It's been fun to watch. Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories.
Can he run
And
a
doing it
short
right
and
is
intermediate
what this
route?
offensive player did that
The
time.
same
Had a
thing I
chance to
said
get out
with
of
Corey
bounds,
Coleman.
stop the clock,
You
give
didn't
this
see these
offense
guys
more
run
chances.
many
Really
intermediate
good
and
job
short
by the
routes.
offensive player.
It was always deep
Look at
post
that concentration as he makes the grab.
and go route, streak route, whatever you want to call it. Just the one
This
where
is
you
what
run
drives
straight.
coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short,
And
then you can't come up and make the
screen
tackle.
pass.
You give up a long game.
I didn't
You
see
got
him
your
run much
players
else
in
than that.
position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make a play.
So he's going to have to learn how to
Charles
run
has
the
got it.
slants and the
Screen.
curls and all of those things.
Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Getting close.
I promise
to
you
the
I'm
half, and
playing
they're
on
giving their
actual
opponents
proper
a lot to
difficulty.
talk about in the locker room.
I'm not
Yeah,
playing
they
on
are
like
putting
rookie or
some
anything.
kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the
But
defensive side.
again, he's going to
losing,
have to learn
it's
to
been
run
terrible. So go in there
intermediate
at
routes.
halftime,
He's going to have to learn
change
how to
what
run a
you're
good
doing, and
NFL
get back
style
in this
route.
game.
So
Makes
that's
the
all I really have to
catch
say
at
about
the
that.
7.
The guy just has to learn how to
And
run
he's out
a
across the
solid
20
intermediate
and
route
tackled
because
at
I've
the
never
21.
seen
The Packers
him
offense
or
back
Corey
on the
Coleman,
field
for
trying
that
to make up
matter,
for that costly
run a
mistake the
route
last time they had the ball. The turnover they
that
committed
wasn't,
immediately turned
you
into
know,
points against them.
a break
Yeah,
at
it did,
15
Jim, but
yards.
you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive.
His size,
see
and
if you
not
can
his
score some
height,
points.
his weight,
Good coaching on the defensive side.
186
Everybody
pounds
stays at home. They stay in their gap.
isn't
And they hold that
NFL
run to a
size
short game.
by
The first half
any
is
team
complete.
standard.
Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on
So
EA Sports.
he's going to have to put on, I'd say, about 15 pounds of muscle if he wants to play outside receiver. He's still going to have to put on at least like 5, maybe 6, 7 if he wants to play slot for that matter. If he wants to play outside, he has to put on at least 15 pounds of muscle
The Packers
to be at least 200 pounds.
Eddie Lacy makes the catch.
Because you can't go up against those physical big guys on the
Packers
outside.
did a good job that time throwing a pass.
You're just
on
going to get
first
pushed
down and
around the
picked
whole
up
time because you're
some
not as
nice
big as
yards
them.
now. Second and short really puts the defense
That's
in a tough position.
That's something that he has to do if he wants to be a #1 outside starter, receiver. Words.
The Chiefs guessed right on the
Having a
defensive
hard
side
time.
that time. They thought it was going to be a run
Having a
play.
hard
They were
time.
all over it, And they got it in the
conveying
backfield
what I
and
want
made
to
the
say.
tackle.
I'm very tired. I just woke up maybe an hour and a half ago. Wasn't my best bet doing this right now, but it's too late. I'm too far in. And last, his blocking. You know, a lot of receivers don't want to block. I said in my Corey Coleman video or my Laquan Treadwell, I don't know. The benchmark for a receiver blocking is always going to be Hines Ward in my mind. You know, Hines Ward was probably the nastiest receiver to throw a block. So he just has to get better. Again, blocking is something you can teach, and that's also got to go along with his weight. Again, he has to put on at least 15 pounds of muscle to be a solid NFL starter.
Charles is a dangerous
so,
when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a
those
job
are my
by the
pros and
defense.
cons.
They bottle him up.
It's a solid receiver. He has to put on a couple pounds worth of muscle to be a solid outside receiver. And if he doesn't, he can put on at least 5, maybe 6 to be a solid slot receiver. That's about it. I am projected as a mid to late first rounder, early second rounder. It's all about need and what teams take the certain receivers. I'm saying Treadwell will be a high pick. Coleman could be a mid to late rounder, first rounder, just like him. So, who knows? But a couple teams of interest. I have Houston. I have Houston for Corey Coleman.
Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
And again, they need someone to line up along with.
He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football.
They need
right
someone to
on
line up
target,
along
just
with
short of that first down mark.
DeAndre Hopkins.
And it's knocked down.
Hopkins is very good, and they just need someone else there. Because eventually teams just start covering him much better.
The defender's in position and knocks down
so
that third down
if
throw.
they don't get
the Chiefs will go for it
another solid starting receiver to take some pressure off of Hopkins to be as great as he was this year, they won't have as much success.
The defense will take the penalty. Dustin Colquitt looks ready to boot this one away.
I have Minnesota currently taking Corey Coleman. So if Coleman's not on the board, if Houston decides to take a shot at him,
at the 23. He's
if
brought down at the
any of the other
30-yard
teams
line.
ahead of them
That
take a
return's
shot
good for
at him,
about 8.
obviously he won't. I still think they draft receiver in the first round. They fix their offensive line more or less in the draft. We'll have to see how that pans out because they just got a bunch of big, nasty guys.
From the 30. The catch is made by Randall Cobb.
Always help, but big and nasty doesn't always mean solid and
as we get
athletic.
this final quarter
Which is
underway.
really what I believe you should want. At least in tackles, you want athletic.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Breaks free.
My ass Aaron Rodgers can do that from
Brings the quarterback
from a
down.
running start
You know,
from
outside
inside.
linebackers, they're
Like a
everything
sack of
all in
shit.
one. They got to be a pass
But
rusher, a pass cover
Cincinnati,
guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that
I think
time getting
Cincinnati
the
will probably go
Chiefs will come out in the
receiver in the
dive.
first round.
The Packers
And
have it at the 29.
if they don't, I guess they can probably go,
One-handed.
I think maybe some other positions.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Cincinnati was an
Phil,
all-around
that's one
good
of the best
team.
one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this
Yeah, no,
outstanding.
Cincinnati's probably going to go
These wide
receiver in the first
receivers, if
round.
they can't get two hands on the football,
Maybe I should have.
caught themselves over time.
I still will stand by what I said. I'm just
Stretch
trying to
as
think
far
of
as they
where
can
else
and get
Cincinnati
that
can
one
go.
hand on it, and it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
But
Rodgers
drawing a
now
blank.
completed 4 in a row.
Good job by the
I can't
offense
think of
getting in the red
anything.
zone. Now you're down some points.
So,
Gotta find a way to
Cincinnati's a
score
huge landing spot for him. I totally drew a blank. I kind of forgot about Cincinnati.
That sets the offense back 5 yards.
Yeah,
But
listen,
I still stand by my pick
Be the
here.
littlest thing. A little flinch.
I have
it doesn't
Kansas
look like
City.
much,
That's who I
but
currently
everybody in
have
the
him
stadium can see
drafted
it,
to.
so can the officials.
I think that's probably his best bet. Kansas City
First and
can't just get
15.
by with Jeremy Maclin being their starter
Reception by Lacey.
forever. Jeremy Maclin's a very good #1 receiver, but they need someone else to
When
take
you
the
can't
pressure
hit
off
the
of him.
quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time,
I have
quarterback had
Cleveland
time,
in the
throws
second
down
round.
the field for another
With
completion.
the top pick of the second pick of the second round, I believe that's
The
pick
Chiefs set at the
33.
line.
There's
Dime
only
package.
31 first-round picks this year. Cleveland is on a full-on rebuild.
The
I guess
reception by
build. You
Nelson.
can't rebuild if there was nothing to build from in the first place.
Timeout won't be
But
used here. They'll go to
they
the
need a #1
second
guy.
and goal from the 5.
Who knows? I mean, Josh Norman's extremely
And they
talented.
cut it to that lead.
Not Josh Norman, Josh Gordon.
Nice throw by the
Extremely
quarterback
talented,
that time.
but
Put it right on the money. Not
we'll
a
see
big
how
window.
he
It
pans
doesn't
out. If
matter
he
to
can't
him
stay
today.
clean for another
Great
season, he'll
control
probably
of the
get banned
football.
from the
Put it
NFL.
right in there for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good.
And they also just lost Tavares
The
Benjamin
Packers setting up now, trying to recover an onside kick.
they just lost Tavares Benjamin or Travis or whatever his name was to San Diego in free agency. What the hell did I just do? Yes. My God. Okay.
Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to
I
do
just
so.
thought
Well,
that's
Jim,
what I
when you're doing the
thought
onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did
But
not
they just
happen.
lost Benjamin,
That's why
and
didn't
they don't
recover.
know if Gordon can actually not be
The
stupid
Chiefs will take the snap from the 45.
and actually, stay clean for an entire
Inside.
season and for
The
the rest of his
defense
career.
stops the clock.
Because the guy's got the
He's
talent.
averaging
It's
5
just
yards per carry on
you
the
gotta
day.
if you're gonna keep
Second
getting
and
caught with
7
drugs,
on the way. The Chiefs heading back
You're
out
an
there
idiot.
on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think
Philadelphia,
what they got to come out and be a little more creative.
drafted a
Keep the defense
receiver in the
off
first
guard.
round
Make
last
them
year.
think over there. That was too
They have
generic what
Jordan
they did on the
Matthews, Nelson
offensive side.
Algor.
If you
They have a
wanna
couple
score,
guys on
show
roster.
some ingenuity.
Smith's
But-
going to take it from the gun.
I guess I would have said this if Chip Kelly was still the head coach, but I think Doug Peterson would
Well,
be a
the
good head
quarterback
coach.
that time tried to
But
squeeze it into
he
tight
might want
coverage,
to try and
but
find
no
out
can do. The coverage is
which
too
guys
good,
can
the football
start and
falls
which guys are
incomplete.
just going to be
They'll go
gone
for
from
it
the
on
team
fourth
after the rookie
down,
contract's
late
up.
stages.
So I think you can bring in a guy of his own and Will
Kelsey
Fuller
comes down with it.
to kind
The
of
Packers
push
have to
Matthews and
take their
Allegor and
final
also fight for his own
That's
starting
it.
role. Because I think those three can be an
Gotta be a little
extremely
aggressive here. Your
talented
team is
starting
down.
lineup
You've
for
gotta
a
attack this
pass-first offense.
You don't want them to get in there and get
I
another
doubt
score.
they will be.
That long gain
I think he's
sets
going to
them
try
up
and
here
find a
on this
running
play.
back.
Back to the air
early.
here on first down. That's a gain of 6.
He's either going to draft Zeke Elliott or
The Chiefs
wait until
had
the
a
second
nice
round
play
and get Derrick
design
Henry
that
or
time
something.
and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Smith's completion percentage,
I
80%
have no
on
clue
the day.
what this one is. So I'm just going to skip over it and go to Atlanta.
Takes the knee.
Again, I said in Coleman, they need a slot receiver, a smaller guy to take over what Roddy
Play
White
number
left
6
his
coming up
void.
on this drive.
And that's pretty much it.
Third
I mean,
down
Roddy
and
White,
6.
I said it
Jamal
multiple
Charles
times in the
carries
first
the
Coleman
football.
video. He's extremely talented,
Well, even though they have
or
a
was
lead here, it's
extremely
late in the
talented
fourth
before that
quarter,
team
you
decided
still got to be unpredictable.
they just don't
Keep
want
the
him, gave him the
defense
old
on
stinky
edge.
boot.
As I always say, make the defense
But-
react and not attack. So make them guess
I don't know.
what
Atlanta
plays
has
you're
much
gonna
more
run.
glaring needs on the defensive side of the ball. And I'm just waiting for this clock to run down. I have one more team written down, but I truly don't know what it says. Yeah, I have no clue. Damn, did you see that sick save on the kick there? But with the 28th pick of the 2016 NFL Draft, Kansas City Chiefs will select Will Fuller, wide receiver, Notre Dame. Thanks for watching this video. Up next will be Josh Doctson, receiver from TCU. I don't know much about him, so I'm a little excited again to watch him throw my hand and learn about him. So it should be fun. Let's just finish out this game.
Like this because it's so disappointing and
Done.
I gotta say to them, don't take any chances.
All right.
Don't get hit again and just
So,
get off the
stay
field.
tuned.
Well, the
Josh
lights were
Doctson.
bright,
Doc,
and
Doc,
the
Doc,
team was
Doc,
up
Doc.
for the
I can't
occasion
talk.
here, winning in prime time.
Josh
Nothing
Doctson
like it, man. Winning in
probably
prime
be up
time
on
when you know it's all
Monday,
about
which
you.
will,
And I've
this
said
will probably
many
be up on
times,
Sunday.
today's football players,
So,
they love being on the
stay
big
tuned for
stage.
that.
Well, they were today.
Till next time,
They
this
got
is
it done.
J-Wax signing off.